Alrighty, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So at the moment it is super rainy here in northern BC, except for today. Today we managed to catch a break and we have some clear weather, but what the rain means is that our rivers have blown out. So aside from fishing rivers, we are focusing on lakes right now, and honestly I'm pretty happy about that. We're on one of my favorite lakes today. She is crystal clear and she's full of big brook trout and big rainbows, so hopefully they're feeling hungry today. We've got 2 fly rods. Those are the weapons of choice today. And we've got the belly boat, and hopefully it's going to be a great time fishing. So stay tuned. Let's slay some trout. All right, guys. Well, I'm all set up. Got the waders on. Belly boat is ready to go. All I have to do is get the flippers on, and the lake is absolute glass, so I cannot wait to get out there. And we'll talk more about what I'm using and rigs and stuff like that when we get out there. So yeah, let's get on the water. Stay tuned. All right, guys, well, we are just starting to get into some deeper water and getting out of the shallowy, weedy stuff, which is right where we want to be. So I'll start talking about gear here. So haven't run these before in this lake, but I've got this little darker color worm, and I'm just curious to try it because this lake is absolutely loaded with aquatic life. And I'm just gonna try something random on this rod. And then on this rod, we've got a bit of a heavier sink tip, and I'm going to be running this little freshwater shrimp, which I know is a great pattern for this lake, so I'm feeling pretty confident about that. And we're just going to go slow, try and keep this close to the bottom and just inch it along for those hungry brook trout. So let's get these out there. Alrighty, guys, well, we are starting to run out of daylight, and my confidence is definitely not as high as it was before, but I'm not giving up hope, and I would prefer to not leave here in the dark, but if that's what we have to do to get the fish, then that's what we have to do. Certainly not complaining about being out here on an evening like this. Alright, guys, well, I think what my new strategy is going to be here, because I keep seeing so many fish splashing just really close to shore, I'm going to keep trolling this sink tip along. And while I do that, I'm gonna carefully place this fly out on the bank. See if we can get something on the strip. Fish. There we go. First fish of the day, and it took till just about dark to make it happen. There we go. Hooked up with a beautiful evening trout. Doesn't feel insanely huge, but definitely got a bit of weight to it, so I'm hoping for a fat little trout here. That's a decent little brook trout, it looks like. Let's see if we can get him in here. And that, there we go. Beautiful little trout there. All right, guys, there's our beautiful little brook trout. Fly right in the corner of the mouth. Let's pop that out. Get it right back. Alrighty, well, it's starting to get a little bit dark, so I think we are going to start making our way back to shore here. Alrighty guys, well there was our first fish of the evening. Definitely took a little bit longer than I was hoping, but I'm definitely glad we hooked up with something before we left. I'm not calling it yet. I'm just slowly making my way back to the truck because it is getting dark and the sun has already gone down. So we're going to fish for the little bit of light that we have, and hopefully we can find another one of those brookies or a big rainbow. See what happens. All right, you guys, well, if you look around, you can see it's getting pretty dark. Sun went down a little while ago, and I've already reeled in my rods, and right now I'm just floating around in the lake. It is super peaceful. There is no wind, and there is not a sound on the lake. It is so cool. So I'm just soaking up the last few minutes of light here, and we managed to hook that one decent brook trout. We lost one that seemed to be a little bit bigger, but you know what? That's how fishing goes, and I'm not complaining at all because it was an absolutely beautiful evening, and I can't wait to get out again. So thank you guys for tuning in. See you in the next video.